Prague. We're here in Wenceslas Square and we're surrounded by some absolutely beautiful buildings. We had a great time getting into the city. We took a shuttle bus from our campsite to the train station and we met two lovely Belgian couples who basically escorted us all the way into the city and all the way into the square, so we had no trouble getting here. One of the big things I wanted to do here was see the astronomical clock, but as it turns out it is completely covered up because they are doing some restoration work on it. But there are so many other beautiful buildings here that we're just going to go and explore.
And some potatoes, please.
Okay. Look at that. Look at this.
You better explain why you're drinking beer in the middle of the morning.
Well, it's cheaper than the coffee and it's cheaper than the soft drink, so if you've got a thirst, you've got to drink beer.
When in Prague, do what the locals do.
Yeah, and Mike's joining in as well.
Yeah, you bet. Never one to miss an opportunity.
Yeah.
What have you ordered, Vinay?
Well, I'm not sure how you say it. It looks like triple neck. Thank you. It's like the chimney cakes we had in Budapest, but it's full of ice cream and it's a bit more like a cone, so we'll see.
A dream come true.
Dream come true. You're going to eat some of this as well. One thing here in Prague is that the streets and the buildings are all really clean and tidy, and these guys are the reason why. In Prague, and we're here on the Charles Bridge. This was built by King Charles IV back in something like 1350, I'm not exactly sure, but it's a big pedestrian bridge. It's got heaps of cool statues on it and we're going to walk across it and hopefully go up to the castle. Can't remember who this guy is, but apparently if you touch him it means you're going to come back to Prague. hasn't quite worked out. We've come up here, but there's a massive security queue and then another queue to get tickets. So we're actually going to jump back on the tram and go a couple of stops along and see if we get some good views of the city.
This is the low season team.
Attempt to get into the castle or the palace didn't work, but we've basically walked around the block and we have come to what appears to be the main entrance to the castle complex. So the President of Czech Republic actually lives here, and behind it you can see St. Vitus Church. A lot of armed guards here though, so I guess that's because the President lives here as well, but yeah, very impressive.
This is Camp Sokol in Prague, and we've spent 3 nights here. It's cost us about €20 a night. A couple of things that are particularly good about this is that they've got a free minibus, takes us down to the train station. 12 minutes, we're in the centre of Prague. The other thing that we really like is that the ablution block is probably the best we've seen on our travels. It's a bit like a hotel inside. It's brand new. Doesn't look much on the outside, but inside it feels really plush and tons of hot water, so we do like that. But you can tell that summer's just around the corner. At the moment the camp's probably 70–80% full, and yeah, this will be our last Axie stop, we think, for quite some time. From here on in we just sort of we're in the high season, so we'll just follow our nose and see where we end up.